What's up, fam? Good morning. Today is one of our very last days that it is gonna be our normal routine. Like this routine that we have had for the past 9 months, 10 months, this whole school year is about to be over, and we're gonna have a whole new routine. Like we're gonna have our summer routine, and then our next school year is just gonna be a completely different routine. It's really, really weird to me. I wake the kids up for school around 7:15. Their school starts around 8:20. Right now it is 9:55. Just shows you how long it takes me in the morning to like wake up. Doesn't take me that long to get ready, but I have to wake up. I usually work on my video first thing in the morning if it's not already up, just because it's like one of the few times that it's like quiet in the house, especially if Addie hasn't woken up yet. If she hasn't woken up yet, that's the best. You guys are seeing this on Friday, but right now it is Wednesday, and Wednesdays are the single most busiest days for us of the week for the last 9 months, 10 months or so. It starts off with Addie's dance class at 10 a.m. which we need to go. We need to leave like right now for, but I need to finish getting ready really quickly. Amber did a sponsorship with Scent Bird like a while, like a few months ago or something, and I almost never wear perfume, but on Chris's birthday, she was telling me how they send you these little 30-day supplies of them. Each of them have like 120 to 140 sprays. This is the first time that I've made an order with them. Dolce & Gabbana in light blue. Why are you looking at me like that?
Your pants.
They can't see my pants. It doesn't matter where my pants are. That one's okay, not my favorite. But I thought the idea of it was really cool because it's like a subscription that you pay $15 a month and then you get to pick. They're like designer fragrances and stuff. I inhaled that too fast. Let me try this one. Oh, I love this one. Capri by Vince Camuto. I doubt I'm saying that correctly. Oh, try this one. This is my favorite one. I like this one. So I'm giving it a shot, and if you guys want to also, you can get 30% off, link in the description. JesssFam 30, and you can get 30% off, and that makes it just $10 to try whatever like designer perfume you want to try. I need to finish getting ready so we can go, but I smell good now. So shout out Scent Bird for sponsoring. It's your last dance class. Your last mommy and me class. We're back from Addie's dance class, and on Wednesdays they always have a minimum day, so I feel like our day is even shorter and goes by even faster because we have less time to like run errands and stuff, whatever we need to do. So normally Wednesday is not our errand running day. It's just like solely 100% focused on the kids' activities. It's always so busy. So Landon is already out of school. He's downstairs playing with Addie right now, and before the rest of the kids get out of school, I'm gonna try to work as much as I can because it's easier to edit when obviously there's like not as many kids here. Oh, and there they are.
Addie is telling on me about nothing. Addie did nothing.
Oh, that's her ball, babe.
But that's me.
What?
That's my favorite.
Well, clearly not, baby. So why don't you... What is in your mouth? Get that out of your mouth. Come here. Give it to me. Go give it to daddy. Mommy or daddy. 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, I'm gonna take it from you then. Take that from her. It's a balloon.
Hi, Mommy.
It's okay. Thank you. Yeah, look, it's just a piece of a balloon.
I'm playing it, but wet.
No, it's broken.
Whoa, the bubble.
Yeah. So it's the last week of school, and there's something a little wonky going on around here. Okay, so this one has no homework, right? This week. Whoa, 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 you, halt. Who goes there? This one has no homework this week, but this one has homework, and not just this week, up until the very last day of school. And I was so confused. Like, am I going crazy, or is that like not supposed to be a thing? Like, growing up, she's in 3rd grade. Do you remember having homework up until the last day of school? Maybe it's a thing. I mean, I know it depends on the teacher. It's fine, it's not a big deal, but I just thought it was, I don't remember ever having homework on the last week of school. And she had homework on the last week of school. But we did that, and now we've got to head off to dance. This is when the busy part comes. I might as well talk about it thoroughly. This is the last day that we're gonna have this schedule. Pick up the kids at 1:30, do all of our homework, take her to dance, 3:30, go. I feel like a taxi driver all day long. We leave home, take her to tap class. Love you.
Have a fantastic day.
I come back home almost immediately, come get the boys ready for dance, and take them at 4 o'clock to their hip hop class. Stay there till 4:45 when they're done. Come back home.
Yeah, let's win.
Hello, boy. After their class. Meanwhile, Lilia has jazz class and ballet class. Drop the kids back off at home, get Landon ready, pick him up and take him to his class. Lilia gets out at 6:15. Hi, how was class? He starts at 6:30 and then he's done at 7 o'clock. So finally all of our festivities end at 7 o'clock and then we have to figure out what in the heck we're doing for dinner, which is usually really late for a school night because I like to get my kids ready for bed around 7:30. Typically on Wednesdays this doesn't always happen. It's more like an 8 o'clock thing because we still have to do dinner time, we still have to do bath time, and then we have to tuck them all into bed. That's a little look into how our Wednesdays have gone for the last 10 months.
Later.
I'm not even gonna lie right now, Instacart is a beautiful thing. I just put in an entire order of food for the next like 2 days because I am too exhausted to go run one more errand, just one more errand. I could have done it, but you know, give a pretty good tip to a driver to do it for me. I'm like your own personal manicurist. That was the most tired laugh ever. Wednesdays, where you at, Mom?
The next morning.
What's up, fam? Good morning. It's the next day. We're having a rough start to this morning. It is the second to last day of school. All's fine there, but Landon, in order to start preschool, has to get a set of shots. Typically, kids are due for a booster right before they start kindergarten. When I registered him, I got a call from the school, of course, saying he needs some shots. Try explaining to a 5-year-old that we're gonna go to the doctor to get shots, and they fully understand this. It's not fun. I've done it 3 times already with the other kids, but Landon in particular is very, very stubborn. I think it's a good quality to possess as you grow older. He's gonna be very like independent, strong-willed, successful, but as a child, I might have to carry him over my shoulder to get him out of the house this morning because I don't lie to my kids. I tell them straight up, like, we're going to the doctor and you're going to get a shot. Like, I don't sugarcoat it at all. And I feel like that's why we have good trust in each other, is because I can tell them like, yeah, this is gonna suck, or no, this is gonna be fun. And this one is not gonna be fun. Okay, buddy. I'll take you to get something after, okay? You could get a toy? Yeah? Okay, we'll take you to get a toy as soon as we're done.
Am I going to Target?
Yeah, you wanna go to Target and get a toy after?
Yeah, cause remember they have toys where the kids area is?
Yeah, we'll go get you a toy after. Sit in your seat, buddy, and buckle up. Good, and one more. Good job. So the doctor's gonna come in now? Listen. The doctor is nice, okay? He is not going to give you a shot. We're just gonna talk to him. He's gonna look at your eyes. He's gonna say, what happened right there? But he's not gonna give you a shot, okay? I'll tell you when they give you a shot, okay? It's not gonna be yet though, okay?
But Mom, is it gonna hurt?
You tell me if it hurts, okay? Then we're gonna go get a toy, okay? We're gonna go get a toy. After, you're not gonna need any more shots till you're like 11. 50th percentile for height and weight.
All right, let's try it again. Well, I don't see a 2. He's got a little bit of stuff in there. I wouldn't call his ear infected, but
Got it, a little irritation.
yeah. Well, there's just a little bit of fluid behind the eardrum, but not. Yeah, okay, this tube is there. It's hard to tell whether it's still through the eardrum, and it looks like it's got some junk in, like it's clogged.
Thank you, doctor.
We'll see you later. Want to shake? All right.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Remember, we're gonna go get a toy after. Maybe we'll get a treat too. Maybe I'll get you a slushie. Want a slushie too? Which leg do you want her to do? This leg?
Will it hurt on this one?
It probably will. It's gonna be the same on both legs. It just depends which one you want her to do. This one? Okay. We'll get it all ready like this. Ready? Get your legs all ready. This is the not fun part, so we'll see you guys after. He did really, really well. You did so good, buddy. And now you're all done. No more shots until you're like 11 or 10 or 12 or something like that. You did amazing. Do you want to go buy a toy? Okay, all the other kids' appointments have gotten so much smoother because Landon already had like 2 or 3 MRIs because he has that cyst in the bottom of his spine, which by the way, there is no update on that. They just said it's fine for right now. So he's already had a couple MRIs. He had tubes put into his ears, which as you guys heard, he has 1 set still in. So one of them is out and one of them is still in, and that's normal. They just fall out over the course of, he said a couple years. I thought it was just a year, but he said a couple years. So he said this one is like clogged though. He said as long as he's not in pain or anything and he can hear fine, that everything is fine. Plus he's got that wart on his hand and he has a couple other little like skin tag things that I brought up. So he had a lot more history to talk about than the other kids where I was just like, they're like completely fine, nothing wrong. The rest of the kids have had no history with any problems, and this kid has got quite the history at only 5 years old. So now I have to take this important piece of paper to the school so we can officially register him for kindergarten, and then we're gonna go buy him a toy. Guys, we're back home and I have an announcement. I don't know if announcement is the right word, but I have a surprise. This is something I have not talked about, haven't even hinted at, because it was planned very last minute. We seem to be good at doing that. As of right now, nobody knows. When you see this, still nobody knows. It won't be till tomorrow morning. When you guys see this Saturday morning, I'm gonna be waking up the boys extremely early. Let me backstory really quick. I am obsessed with Disneyland. I love Disneyland. We have season passes. The adults have season passes. Not because we like to go like every single weekend, but it made sense with the amount of times that we were going this year. It was more cost effective for us to get the season passes. If you do not know, Disneyland has a huge event going on this weekend. They are opening up Star Wars Land. It's like a monumental freaking thing in this park. The day that you guys are seeing this is actually the day that it is premiering. It has not been open to the public before today, May 31st. 2019. You actually have to get very special reservations to get into Star Wars Land. So I was under the impression if you go to Disneyland, you can just go right into this park and you can just go right into this like Star Wars Land, and it was just gonna be insanely busy. Well, they're monitoring it supposedly really well. They're only allowing a certain amount of people in every like time slot. The reservation time slots for this park went available to the public about a month ago, and they sold out almost immediately. I know this because one of my good friends, Hannah, you guys have seen her here and there throughout my videos. She still dances where my kids dance at, so they have a really close relationship with her. She's just a good friend of ours. She's obsessed with Disneyland, and when I say obsessed, I mean more than me. She goes all the time. She loves going. She knows the ins and outs of this place. Well, she snagged 6 reservation slots to go see Star Wars Land tomorrow. When you guys are saying this, June 1st, the second day that this park is even going to be open. And she asked if we would want to go with her because she was like, I need someone to go, let's go. So we said yes. That being said, we had to figure out how this was gonna work. There's only 6 passes. There's one of her, that leaves us 5 extra passes. Well, I talked about how Lilia is going with her Girl Scout troop in July to Disneyland. So I figured fairness-wise, she's gonna get to go in a month anyway. And Addie, she's not gonna even understand what this Star Wars Land is, and we don't have Tommy and Caden for summer break yet. We don't have them until next week. So that leaves 1, 2, 3 kids. Hannah, me, and Chris. So we said, let's go. Let's go check out Star Wars Land in Disneyland tomorrow. We booked a flight and we leave in the morning. So my kids have no idea. My mom had already asked to take the girls camping this weekend because she always ends up spending a lot of time with the 3 boys, mostly because Lilia is so busy and then Addie always just kind of ends up home with us. So she had already asked us if she could take just the girls camping this weekend. You know, that's like her thing. And Hannah got the reservations for June 1st. This literally just freaking worked out. And we're only gonna stay for 2 days. It's not gonna be this like big extravagant trip like we just went on with all of the kids. It is summer vacation now. Today when you're seeing this is my kids' last day of school, May 31st. So I'm gonna wake them up the first morning that they have off and say, let's hop on a flight and go to Disneyland. So when you guys are seeing this, I'm gonna be secretly packing and the kids are gonna have no idea. So if you see us at like Target or something, shh. So make sure you go follow us on Instagram and watch my stories for this never before seen part of Disneyland. This is a huge deal for us Disney folk. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna tell them yet. So if you have ideas, hurry up and go DM me on Instagram, unless for some weird reason this video has comments, which it probably doesn't. But hurry up and go comment on my latest Instagram post what I should do, how I should surprise them. I'm thinking I'm just gonna wake them up in the morning morning and just be like, hey guys, you wanna go to Disneyland? Of course, I'm gonna film every single second of it, but I'm excited. I'm so excited. It's gonna be freaking crazy. It's gonna be chaotic. I feel like anybody who doesn't know that you need a reservation time slot is still gonna show up, and this is gonna be crazy. YOLO, you know, you only live once. Let's freaking do it. But go follow us on Instagram for the up-to-date stuff. The boys also have Instagrams as well. I'll also link Hannah's Instagram below as well if you wanna go follow her. She's literally such a sweet person. I've known her forever. So that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.